it's our first look at them in this one. And here comes Carlos Del Rio Wilson. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Norton. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing. And it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing.
Snags it and he's open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Running inside, it's Meadows. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Using his feet. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Flies to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Parsons. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Appalachian State comes out on the field to get the drive started. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Touchdowns will. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a run.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Singleton. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They take over late, and they have enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback may change this route. The run inside. It's Lewis. On the move at the 30. It's a seam wide open. Past the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Quick coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll send the tight end in motion. Running inside. It's Meadows.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Looking deep. Intercepted. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
I'll tell you, man, this kid has NFL-type leg strength. He just booted that into the wind, and that was no problem.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 35, he's open. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is.
He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 12 team, the LSU Tigers. Now over to your game inside Jones C. Edwards Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Marshall's head coach told me at the half, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
All right, Holly. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Culliver. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Marshall quick to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. Might have a chance. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The run inside. It's Lewis. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Got a man, it's James. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They'll go right back to the run. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back, do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows. Bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Hauls it inside his 20, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on first and 5. Finds his man. It's Culliver. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Lost a throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Culliver. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Marshall quick to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They'll go with a quick touch pass. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The option look. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Running inside. It's Lewis. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Thanks to grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They want that clock to run. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Looking to pass. It's Singleton. Quickly out to the tight end. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, give on the inside. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air on 2nd down. Working the middle, it's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
The run inside. It's Roberts.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the move, it's Roberts. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Oh, better look out. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it. It's Roberts. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Nothing like stomping the guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year, you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players.